everybody. Welcome to the stream today. You're getting a no makeup shish today because I went and had a facial today. So I got my skin taken care of. As the great Adam Sessler once said, it's one of the most important things you can do as an on-camera talent is to take good care of your skin. So I try to go at least once a month to have my skin taken care of, and that was today. So I don't want to put any makeup on top of it. Because that's why. So if I look shiny, it's because I have a lot of extra moisturizer on. That's why. But yeah, welcome to a no makeup Thursday chillin' stream. Thank you guys for being cool with it being a little later than my Thursday streams normally are. I had a bunch of stuff I had to take care of today. This week, last week, and next week are actually super busy with stuff that, like, I realized I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 10 days since I posted on Instagram. Whoops. But I don't have time, so it's gonna be what it is. STS, oh, you saw the new art short. It looked fun. It was so fun. Kale Anonymous is the coolest, and he was like, I want to film a thing. It's gonna make a cool TikTok, and he's really good at TikTok. So I was like, I'll come do it. That sounds cool. Yes, true Splatterfest. But yeah, that was super fun. Chief America, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hello. I know I put in the title today, chat picks the game. So I've got a poll. What game should we play today between Tears of the Kingdom, Firmament, which I backed years ago, and this morning had one of those like, wait, I did back this moments where it was like, hey, today's full launch for backers, you get a copy of the game. And I was like, did I back that? I did back it. I love surprise Kickstarters that were so long ago you forget that you backed them. So Firmament launches today, and I have a code because I was a backer. Firmament, for those of you who don't know, is from Cyan, the team behind Myst. So this is that team's new game. Also, we've got some game on requests in Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Resident Evil 4, and I may or may not have a job coming up in which I'll need to brush up on my World of Warcraft skills. So WoW is also in the running for the poll. I'm going to go ahead and put that poll up right now. And I'll make it a 10-minute, well, let's make it a 5-minute poll. I don't have as much time to play games today. 5-minute poll. You should see it at the top of chat there. Huzzah. But those are the games that are on there now. Hello, Dragon Mommy, I'll take it. Thank you, Fungus Wungus. Welcome. Hi, St. Clear. Rob is voting for more Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, I get it. STS is regular WoW or classic? Regular WoW. Although classic WoW, that's how I started. No, today's stream is not sponsored by Red Bull. I'm just like, I was hitting like a tired midday slump before the stream, and I was like, well, you know, I better energy up. Nate and I went on a date night last night. I know I posted a little Instagram story about it, but we went to see a musical, and the show started at 8, and so it didn't end until, you know, around like 11, and by the time we got home and relieved the babysitter and got to bed, it was midnight, and then Logan wakes up for school at like 6:30, so I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, so that's why I'm like getting my energy up over here. It's a chug a Red Bull kind of day. Yeah, STS for you too. Let me just take a look at that poll. So far, 47% of the vote is going Tears of the Kingdom. However, Firmament coming in second right now with 37% of the vote, but we've got more than half the time left, so get your votes in and let me know. The Forlorn Knight, thank you for the resub and welcome back, friend. You're leaving for Long Beach Island tomorrow, STS. You know, my whole family is going to Long Beach Island on vacation the week that was supposed to be E3. So now that E3's not happening here in LA, I was like, and I'm going on vacation. When I say whole family, I don't just mean me, Nate, and Logan. I mean my mom and dad, my sister and her husband, my aunts, my uncles, my first cousins, their kids, which are Logan's second cousins. It's going to be like a whole thing. At Long Beach Island. So I get you. Long Beach Island is real nice. It's fun. I hope you have a good time there. Who you going with? Let me know. Let me know who you're going with. Ooh. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the Amazon streams yesterday. There were so so many products. And at the end of the first stream, at the end of the tech stream, this is my little in-ear fob that I use for those streams so that the producers can talk to me on the streams that I have producers from Amazon. And this just kept saying to me, low battery, battery is low, battery is low, over and over in my ear while I was trying to talk to you guys and talk to everybody in chat. And I was like, oh, if this does not shut up, I am not going to be able to finish a sentence. So I just finished charging it, so that won't happen for next time. But one of the times that they switched to Emil, which is who I was co-hosting with all day yesterday, Emil's a wonderful soul, just got back from his honeymoon. And then when they switched the camera to Emil, I quickly took it out, grabbed another pair of buds that I have in this drawer, and popped it in before they switched the camera back to me. So, doing it live, friends. Doing it live. STS says, it will be my immediate family, but it's my first time going. Oh, you'll really like it. What part of, you know what, you don't have to tell me in public Twitch chat what part of LBI you're going to. But we'll chat about it in Discord. Let me know, because I can give you the skinny on if you stay in the same area that my family usually does. All right. Now let's take a look at low battery. I know, I thought I was going to do that. I legit thought that's what was going to happen. Oh, you're going to Beach Haven. Yep. I know Beach Haven. There's some cool shopping there in that section of the island, but the whole island's not very big. Static Gamer, hello. All right, let me check in on that poll. 48% of you still voting Tears of the Kingdom, with 30% voting Firmament, and WoW, Pathfinder, and Resident Evil 4 falling behind. Few seconds left to get in those votes, and then we'll jump into a game. I'm pretty stoked. Whatever we play, I'm pretty stoked. Vegeta says, ooh, look at that merch. I know. I'm rocking the merch today. I wanted something comfy today. That's the kind of day that I'm having, because I'm tired. I did, clean out my garage today, though, and that's something that, yes, is work-related, because I had all of the products in from yesterday's Amazon stream. All right, 49% of the vote goes to Tears of the Kingdom. That's what we're playing today. Yeah, I did clean out the garage, so all of the review items that I had in yesterday for Amazon all got sent back. All the tech stuff, all the toy stuff, and all the tech and toy stuff from my previous 2 Amazon streams before that. So, my whole front door was just covered in boxes waiting for Amazon pickup. Trappy, you love this shirt? It's available on the merch site. Command merch in chat if you want to check it out. There's a lot on there. All right. Tears of the Kingdom it is. What, honey? Getting merchy with it, Nate said. Tears of the Kingdom. And then I'll say, thank you, Nintendo, for the gifted game. There it is. That's changed. Tears of the Kingdom. Perfect. And now let's switch to the Switch. Voiceover Pete, how are you? You said Amazon loves that. Amazon loves what? Shipping me a bunch of products and then me shipping them all back? I bet they do. That's how it works when I get hired as a host for Amazon. The producer sends me all the stuff. I make sure I know what I'm talking about with it. I review it on camera, and then I send it all back. Okay, let's see. Is it going to work? Oh, and we're here. Perfect. We'll make sure that we have our little disclosure going on there. Perfect. And what? Oh, I don't have my border around my webcam. Again, it's all set up from Amazon yesterday. SDS says some of the builds for this game are insane. Those poor tortured Koroks. I know. Yes, I'm returning a truckload. Well, that's what they asked me to do. So I'm not actually returning it to the Amazon sellers. What I do is I return it to Amazon Studios so that they have those review products on hand for the next person that needs to review them. That's how that works. It's a little different. Amazon Studios is in New York City. I used to fly out there and do that, but now they just let me do it from home. All right, Tears of the Kingdom, we're going to continue. We left off just completing Tutorial Island and landing on the face of Hyrule. Last time I played this was Mother's Day. And Logan, here, I'm realizing now I might need to turn up the volume on my mic. Sorry. Let's see. Let's see. Where is my microphone? Oh yeah, it's real quiet. Sorry guys. That's where my audio should be. TikTok is flooded with Tears of the Kingdom content. It makes me want to bust my bank so I can join in on the fun. I know. People have built some wild stuff. So we're down here. I think I marked on the map a bunch of shrines to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I guess that's where we're supposed to go next. Let's, oh. I don't really know what that is. These are 2 shrines I've already gotten, and I marked other shrines I could see. But the adventure log to the Kingdom of Hyrule. At the Temple of Time, you saw the Master Sword vanish into a mysterious light. A white dragon then rose into the sky, parting the sea of clouds. You're sure you heard Princess Zelda say, "Link, you must find me. Head to the land below to look for clues to her whereabouts. There's no faster way to do that than to dive bravely from the sky." So yes, we did that. And then, yeah, where is she? What's she doing? Okay, so I guess, well, that's a regular moon, not a blood moon. I guess we should just go to the mission marker. I do have a Peanut, too. So I guess we could just head that way. Hi, Chris the Brit. Frequency Punch, am I planning on completing the game on streams or just play every now and then? Yes. I would like to complete the game on stream, but I also will be playing new things as they come out, so I'm not just gonna, like, only play this, because much like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be a game that's, like, hundreds and hundreds of hours, so... Okay, baby, come on. What is this, like a stage? What's happening here? Looks like they're putting on a play. Hyrule restoration materials. Oh! In case I want to build a car, maybe. I mean, they gave me 4 wheels. In case traveling by Peanut is not good enough for you. Okay, I think I already have that one marked. No, I don't have either of these marked. So we're going to mark that one. And that one. Whoop. That's not right. That's right in front of me. The other one was all the way out there. I don't know. Sometimes it's real confusing. But it does look like there's another one there. Alright, maybe it is that close. I don't know. I'll let it be. But let's go talk to these folks. Man, I need to up my stamina. Huh? Could it be? Link? It's you! You're back! Where have you been? Last that anyone saw of either you or Princess Zelda was when you went to investigate the gloom. And then the castle rose into the sky and everyone's been so worried about what happened to you both. Pyrrha has nearly worn herself out trying to figure out where you two went. Pyrrha is working in that large building over there. Please report to her right away. She'll want to know you're all right. No one asked about my new robot arm? Alright. Lookout landing. Hello. It's you. Your arrival is sure to cause a bit of a stir. But you probably needed something, didn't you? Go talk to that soldier in the center of our little fort. Okay. Man, there's a lot of people in here.
Oh?
Shh, the captain's talking.
Oh?
Ahem.
Oh.
I'm right in the middle of giving out orders. This group's going to join the search for Princess Zelda. So whatever you need, it's gotta wait until... What? Is that really you? Link, you've returned? Dante, I'm sorry Twitch is being weird for you. I've gotta say that it's a relief to see that you're safe. I'm Growlins, the head of the monster control crew. But we can talk more later. You need to report into Pyrrha immediately. She has to know you're back. Monster control crew? Your interest in our work honors us all, but please go tell Pyrrha you're safe. Alright, they're saying, Trisha, don't get distracted. Go tell Pyrrha what's up. But also talk to this guy.
No.
Where have you been this whole time? We hoped you'd come back soon, but then you didn't, and now you have. Where's Princess Zelda? You didn't bring her with you? Whatever happened, please go talk to Pyrrha first and foremost. She's up in her research lab. 2nd floor. Everything looks like a theater to me right now. I want to talk to this little guy, too. Robbie! Where have you been? Yeah, head of Puripad development. Tell me later. For now, go and talk to Pyrrha. Alright, I get it. Everyone just wants me to talk to Pyrrha. I'm sorry Twitch is being weird for you. You said it's so laggy on your end. On your network and 5G. Is anybody else having lag issues on the stream? It looks okay on my end, but it was being a little weird when I first fired it up.
What?
That hair, those eyes. Doc!
Oh.
Dr. Pyrrha! The swordsman has returned! What's up, Pyrrha?
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey.
Okay,
That
she
looks
noticed
interesting.
the arm at least.
Phew. One step at a time.
Well, she grew up a bit.
What exactly happened?
So at least she wanted to know about what happened to my arm.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Puripad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice and find your way here.
Thank you for that recap, Pyrrha. That was very nice. I'm sorry, Dante, that it's giving you a hard time. I'm glad it's not giving everyone a hard time, at least, though.
What? What?
Are you saying you came from up there? Yes. The Rauru you met. I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense, yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow.
Ah.
And then there's the most important detail of it all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Haz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking around there somewhere, which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. She called him Linky. Pura. Oh, I love these little, like, character bios that we're getting now. That's pretty rad. Pura, head of Lookout Landing, the highest authority on ancient technology. She has served Princess Zelda's family for much of her life and has worked with the princess to research the Zonai civilization. Most recently, they started an investigation into the outbreak of gloom. She has used herself as a test subject in her experiments. Despite being over a century in age, she reversed her aging to the extreme and actually looked like a child not too long ago. All right. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. Alright, well, can I go in here? What do you have for me to read and figure out? Yeah. What is that? That's strange. Okay. Can I pick any of this up? No, but here looks like a book I can read. Pura's diary. We always read because we're nosy. A stairway leading deep beneath Hyrule Castle has been discovered. Even Princess Zelda didn't know about it, so it seems safe to assume it's a secret removed even from royal legend. We have confirmed that gloom emanates from that location, meaning something down there must be causing it. I appointed Princess Zelda and Link to investigate. Actually, it would be more accurate to say that Princess Zelda volunteered for the job before I had the chance. I know beyond a doubt there is no team more qualified for such a task, and yet I can't escape this feeling of dread. I've decided to store this diary in 4 volumes. That way, if a nosy someone reads it, they'll only have a quarter of it. Such ideas are the fruits of genius. As for the first one, I think I'll entrust it to who else but Impa. Speaking of Impa, she's had a cute habit of hiding important items underneath things ever since she was a child. I have a fond memory of when she forgot about a hidden steamed bun underneath a cushion and then sat on it, squashed flat. Diaries are flat to begin with, but as they are more important than a bun, I hope she finds a better hiding spot than a cushion. Alright, so when we get near Impa, we gotta pick some stuff up if we're hoping to be a little nosy and snoop a diary. Okay. Okay, Captain Haz is where we gotta go. I know you're counting on me, but I also am just gonna check out this town real quick, because I bet there's some shops and stuff. Let's talk to Robbie. Yeah, it's pretty weird, alright. Thanks. Thanks for your compliment on my new arm. Now's not the time for distractions. That's gotta wait until later. Anyway, I hear you've got yourself the Puripad now. You know, that Puripad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know its real potential. I've got big plans for that device, but first I need to help Jasha with her investigations into the depths. But then, oh yes, then, I will head back to the lab in Hateno Village to resume my research. So once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there. Okay? I know I'm supposed to talk to the soldier in the center of town.
Oh.
Sorry I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived. Link, I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Ooh, emergency shelter. I know. Maybe I should be going roar, roar.
Ew.
Crazed Twilight. Hey, it's me. Open up. Is this like a free inn where I can sleep? The underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Oh, I'm sorry. Any equipment you want. Woo! Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Monty. You will find me employed as the gatekeeper of this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like. What are you doing here? Watching the entrance. Taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed. Emergency shelter. Originally used by the royal family as a safe haven. Stockpiled some supplies. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. But because we do have, yeah, so I could rest here for free. Oh, this is nice. I do think we have enough to pray, and maybe not, though. I don't know. How many do I have right now? No, I don't have enough. Okay, but good to know. This emergency shelter is nice. Let me go ahead and stamp. Nope, not that one. Edit stamp. That one. Hello? Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different people of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. I spend hours poring over our maps. I assume they're just going to tell me what we know from Breath of the Wild, but let's see. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zoro, and the Gerudo. Yep, okay, great. We live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Pura, is from the Sheikah tribe. What about you? I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their population since the upheaval, but I'm not really the most skilled in combat. So instead, I use my knowledge of the area to help determine where we should make deployments. Okay. I think we're good. Aha. Okay, I got a Traveler Sword. A Boko Reaper. Anything else? He's gonna keep sitting here while he wrenches this. When the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I've poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Decayed? Hi, Aztec Consulting. Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah, in case nobody's mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. I already took them, but also thank you for your permission. Oh, cooking. Alright, Bermano says, my name's Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. I want to say something fancy, like for today's menu, we have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was really looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredients, say goodbye to rich, full flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. Do you have an apple? Yes, I do. Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I'm calling it Bermano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Great, thank you. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Yep, I do have some sky shrooms. So it's good to know that if I just use those 2 ingredients, it'll be enough to do like a heart and a half, because a lot of the cooking that I've done so far in this game, I've like done way overboard from what I actually need. I only have 4 hearts. I'm so squishy now. Okay. Yeah, I made some stuff. I want to go in a survey. What are they all saying? I still have a lot to learn. Don't tell me. Based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Am I right? Pura has told me so much about you. I'm Wordsworth. My research specialty is ancient Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in the ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in that ancient tongue. They'd look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Are you curious about the ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. Alright, I love how we're meeting everybody here, and then it's also telling us where they're going to go next, so where we can find them. Listen to Link next time you cook a little Easter egg. Okay, will do. Well, in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to shifts caused by the upheaval. With Pura as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigations the world over. Huh, guess this paper's a little old. Remnants from the Zonai civilization have started popping up all over. This calls for the Zonai survey team. Well, it should call for that, but instead they've got me hanging out here until further notice. I even spent loads of hours memorizing everything in the Zonai survey team book over there. Guess the best thing to do now is to stay on top of the news in each region, so I'm even more prepared when the call comes. Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to Rito. The Rito are all over the newspaper lately. They live out in the Hebra region, if I recall. It's in the snowfields of northwest Hyrule. Some surveyors grouse about going there because of how cold it is, when all they need to do is bring proper gear and supplies for cold resistance and go to the Rito Inn to sleep in a luxurious fluffy down bed. I know, it's more important to be on standby here, but I wish they'd send me out on a survey already. Alright, looks like there's something to read here. 3 big ideas. Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. Surveying shrines, surveying chasms, or our team's purpose. Let's see. Junior Dax, welcome back. Thank you for being a part of this community. I appreciate you so much. Do you know why Ganon can't use the internet? There's just far too many links. But, appreciate the joke. Thank you, Junior Dax. Okay, what are they doing with the shrines? They're believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen sky ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Okay, what about the chasms? Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm surveys. Our team's purpose. We were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it's her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We've known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Our chief executive is Tauro, the first individual in the world, or Toro maybe, to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Okay. Look at all this. Did we talk to this friend already? Jaren. Help yourself to anything in the shelter. Don't make a mess. She doesn't like dust. Okay. And yeah, I could sleep, but I'm not going to sleep. And at this point, we can use our new Ascend ability, because why not? There we go. Now they want us. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. So we're just supposed to go right to the castle. I was hoping that there would be some, like, armor or something. Looks like we've got archery practice over here. Just to look at what we have equipped. I've got a decent bow. I've got 93 arrows because they've made arrows surprisingly abundant so far in this game. I do have some cold pants and a regular tunic. I've got some weapons. They're just okay. I'm going to equip that for right now. Got some food. Got a bunch of Zonai devices. And I'll save it. Like, what's up here? I don't know. Something that I probably can't activate yet. Okay. Alright, have I gone all the way around in a circle, or did I miss a lot of this? I could get more shrines before we go up to the castle, or I could go up to the castle. So chat, I will leave it up to you. Do we go straight to the castle, or do we go shrine hunting for a little bit? Castle or shrines? What do you think? What sounds good? Sterling says castle, but Eardle says shrine. Cray says castle is in your best interest. Alright, alright. We'll castle it up. What is this? Pose. Hello? It's hard to believe these ruins just fell from the sky. I mean, they're from the Age of Legends, and now they're here. It's also strange, huh? Yep, sure is, but it's also a great opportunity. All of us on the Zonai survey team should count ourselves lucky. If it weren't for the upheaval, this never would have happened. Not that anyone knows what the upheaval even is. Well, Pura is investigating the upheaval. She's certain it'll provide clues about Princess Zelda. But progress isn't great, I've heard. Is the princess alright wherever she is? These ruins right here are exceptional, but really, who cares about that at a time like this? I mean, yeah. Can I climb up this wall? I just want to see what's up there. Thank you for the poll. 78% of you voted that we're going straight to the castle, so that makes sense. Oh. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. Yeah, but I don't think we have enough. At least 100. We only have 9. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Oh, they never fixed the wall from Breath of the Wild. I guess we'll just march right in the front door. Hello, I'm here. There is a shrine right up here. Alright, let's just go for it. Who's this guy? You have my support! His name is Addison. Whoa, darn it all! President Hudson, are you okay? Wait, what? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable. All right, who's President Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he is also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. What was I doing before? I don't want the other guy getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. They aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over, and so I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. Unforgivable. All right, so I need to put a thing there so it doesn't fall over. Let's do... I will rotate it a little bit this way. It might be too tall. Can it stick to it with the glue? I don't know. Maybe I need to rotate it a little further? No. Can I just make it fit right there? Like just right underneath, please. Come on. Nope. Stay underneath. Huh? Well, that didn't do it. Maybe I need to build... Maybe I need 2 of these. And I'll ultra hand them together. Attach. And then... But I can't attach his sign. I mean, I guess I could just... put it right next to it. Maybe. Okay. Alright, you try letting go. What? Yay! How is the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Crafting puzzle time with Trisha. Just put this right there. Get that fastened and... Perfect! With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Ooh, thank you. I will take a red rupee. You must be hungry after all that hard work. Let me give you a little something I made myself. And some veggie rice balls. Thank you. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something for my premium collection. A sleepover ticket? A lodging voucher for a regular stable bed. A reward for collecting pony points. Spend it at a stable to get some rest and recover from fatigue of travel.
Whoa.
Interesting. And with that, I'm off. Okay, bye. It might be a bad idea. This reminds me of the scarecrow that got promoted. He was outstanding in his field. Love it. I love it. I'm all for it. Okay. Kayanonis Shrine.
Oh.
You scared me. What are you doing in a place like this? The Hyrule Castle chasm is nearby. It's dangerous, you know? For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. I'd say most things are dangerous these days. What with the upheaval? Watch your back. Let's talk about shrines, huh? Like the one right here? When the shrines appeared, it caused such a commotion that they landed in the newspaper. Mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. With smack on the front page, you know. So far, we know they're from the Age of Legends, but did they fall from the sky or emerge from the ground? And just what are they, anyway? Aside from the shrines, we've also got the chasms, of course. To tell you the truth, we don't know squat about all of the things that sprung up due to the upheaval. But the shrines and chasms, they could be dangerous, which would be scary. So we need to investigate them pronto. All right. I would like to high-five this shrine. Oh, Aztec, you're going to Laguna Beach. It's beautiful there. I'm jealous. You'll have such a good time. Laguna Beach, I think, has a really good theater there, but it's only certain times of year that it's showing something. It's the, like, living portrait thing. I don't know what times of year they do it, but if you get a chance to see it, it's super cool. Oh, combat training. Okay, the shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. I never did this in Breath of the Wild, by the way. Okay, so target the enemy. Oh, flurry rush. I mean, that's pretty convenient. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Too early, I bet. No. No, he's still getting me. I must be doing the timer. Nope. No. Okay, I'm giving up on the backflip one. No! No good, I say. No good. Let's get some food. You always forget to use time stop powers in games every time. Yeah, I feel like recall is going to be the one that I forget to use in this game. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Okay? Nope. Oh, I don't have my shield out because this is a two-handed weapon. That would be helpful. Let's see what else we got. There we go. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Okay. Well, that worked. Get another rusty broadsword, Some Zonai charges. Yeah, nice that they give you a tutorial after a couple hours of combat. I saw that video too, might be a bad idea, and it made me laugh so hard. Alright, do I want to drop any of this? I don't think so. I think I got some good stuff here, so... I'm gonna drop the old wooden bow, though, to pick up another construct bow. Ooh, a Zonai sword. Cool. Alright, now we do have to get rid of something else. Let's get rid of, I mean, this Traveler's Sword, I guess. Now let's see if I have the Zonite sword equipped. Okay, good. It is only one hand. Fantastic. Yep, a tutorial now. It has been hours since we started, but there were certain moves that they just showed us that I swear I didn't even use once in Breath of the Wild. But honestly, that's kind of the fun part about these games, is you can play however you wish to. If you're not someone who plays a lot of defense, like me, you just gotta make sure you have a bunch of hearts so that when you play all offense, you don't die too fast. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, no. Got this shrine. No, now it should have no green on top of it. Right, because I finished the shrine. Although, it does look like, if I climb up here, there might be something good. No? Oh, I thought there was like a sign up here or something. It's so weird to not have the paraglider. Hylian shroom. Okay, go into the castle. There does appear to be lots of gloom. You miss the guardians every 100 yards? Woof. Yeah, that perfect guard, you do need to kill the guardians, but I really didn't even master it until... And master's a strong word. I really didn't even get kind of proficient at it until the end of Breath of the Wild. Alright, so we can't go in the front door. And we could always try to get in the way that I did in Breath of the Wild. Went around the door here. Hey, sir. This area is off limits. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link, it's you! If you're back, does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? You should go talk to Captain Haas. He's leading the search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Oh, I remember it. G-Arc, no, no glider. Not yet, at least. When do we start torturing those things everyone's tormenting? Last stream we did a little unintentionally. But yeah, everyone's tormenting the poor Koroks. They're just peaceful little critters. Alright, sir. Oh? I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. Sir? Oh, okay, I'm not at the first gatehouse yet. Fight him for his insult. My stamina wheel is so sad. anything down there I need? Not yet. Let's just do the main objective.
Oh.
This gatehouse? Traveler's shield. Oh, but I can't take any more shields. Let's see what shields I do have. Oh, we gotta get rid of some shields, y'all. Oh, wrong button. Come on. Did my controller die? Yeah, my controller's dead. Wrong button and my controller's dead. You're on the right path. Just keep going forward. All right, got you. Hold on, let me plug in my controller. One moment, please. We're gonna plug and play. Okay, all right, back in business. Okay. I need to get rid of some shields. And we'll equip that one too. Well, I do like my spiky shield, but we'll equip this new shield. Oh, some arrows. Again, arrows are so abundant in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so shocked. So much for my Zonite sword. What's up here? Okay, yeah, we came from that way, so this must be the right way to go. Are you Captain Haas? You're probably not. What you looking at?
Oh?
Seeing a chasm in person is far better than hearing about it. Yeah, we don't need to know what a chasm is again. Thank you, though. Oh, you said you say that, but wait till you start using a lot of them, the arrows. And David Hale says, in an interview with the devs, they said that they made it extremely harder to get rupees in Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Just like I thought. The weapons here have all decayed too. Yes, they have. The best thing to do is to strengthen them. Alright, and we'll take one of these. But this looks like the gatehouse, but where's Captain Haas? It's not you that I bypassed, is it?
Oh.
No. The captain is way up on top of the gatehouse. Alright, well, I guess I'm going on top of the gatehouse. I didn't see if there was a ladder in here. I didn't see it. But that's okay, because we gotta send. No? Not gonna let me do it, huh? No? Really? There's nothing I can... Wow, okay. I guess I could ascend up here after we get this mushroom. Guess I'll just climb. Do things the old-fashioned way. You all the way up there, buddy? Or is this you over here?
Oh.
I finished up the search around here and I'm ready for my next instructions, but he's kind of on edge. Okay, is he over here? Here we go. Got him, finally. It's me, it's Link. Oh!
Hmm?
Does that mean Princess Zelda's safe too? What a relief. Well, about that, we're not really sure. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us throughout, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water.
Oh.
Captain, it's Princess Zelda! Wait, where? What?
Hmm?
She's safe! Why do I not believe it? Ma'am? She's possessed. She's possessed.
Hmm?
Wait. What?
Huh?
You saw that too, Link? You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Pyrrha know about this as soon as possible. Please, tell Pyrrha about what happened here as soon as possible, okay? Alright. Got it. I probably am not supposed to just fall down off here. I bet that would hurt. I'm gonna do things slowly. I don't need that spoon, but good to know that I can cook here. Alright, back to Pyrrha. And she died? I mean, I don't know. Well, this will take us back there. We'll quick travel back. Excuse me while I blow my nose. And suddenly she turns into Navi. Okay. Hey, listen! Indeed. She was just joining the Smash Bros. Tournament, of course. That looks like one of those silent princess flowers. I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to the calamity. Aww. Yeah. Okay, I did already mark that shrine over there. Oh, Mark is raiding! Mark, thank you for the raid. Let's get some party balloons for the raiders. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. For those of you I don't know, hi. My name's Trisha Hershberger, and I normally do a lot of on-camera hosting, particularly talking about technology and video games and comic and sci-fi and fantasy stuff. And on the days I'm not on set working, I try to stream here on Twitch. So welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out and chilling and having a lovely day, and you're welcome to do that with us. Rob, thank you for the hydrate reminder. Folks, you should definitely follow Mark if you don't already. Ooh, you were playing Tron Identity. How's that? Mark is a friend from way, way back, and how have you been? Let me know how you've been. We're playing some Tears of the Kingdom. We're still very early game, so if you're worried about spoilers, know that I'm probably only about, I don't know, 5 hours in. Still very early game. Okay, there's a shrine over... Oh, I can't place any more pins. I see that it's storming, but I don't have anything on, I don't think, that's going to trigger it, so... We should be okay for the moment. You've been great! Yay! Tron Identity was great, lots of replay value. That's one that I never played. Alright, so I gotta go back and talk to Pyrrha. Yes, I did find something. It was very strange. What? Yeah, my 5 hours of playing is maybe 1 hour of actual story. Totally. Because I get distracted and I want to see all the shinies. I was reading an article this morning saying that in Tears of the Kingdom, some people are spending like 10 plus hours on Tutorial Island. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as soon as we look around. Yes, here's the Pyrrha pad. Yeah, it's good to take your time, right? SCS2884, thank you so much for gifting 5 community subs in chat, you wonderful human. Thank you for spreading love to the community. And again, Mark, thank you so much for trusting your community here. I appreciate you and I miss you, friend. Let's see, is she gonna help me out with my map? Add map data. Skyview Tower. What's the status of that tower? I also, when I got to preview this in New York a few weeks before it came out, one of the things that I did know was that there were towers, but Nintendo was like, don't tell anybody what the towers do. So I had to like keep really tight-lipped on that part too. It's always so hard to not tell you guys when I'm excited about things and I get to find them out early, but yes. Yes, yes. Didn't I do a wrestling commentary show a few years ago? Highlander? I don't think I did. My good friend Lisa Foyles did some wrestling commentary shows for a bit, and I've been a fan of wrestling to watch it. And at one point, I did some hosting for Mattel, talking about their wrestling action figures. But those are the only... Oh, no, you mean Mark. Mark, did you do that? But the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. Boondoggle, that is not the secret. No. It's the travel point aspect of them that they just talked about that I wasn't allowed to mention. Okay. Yes. Emergency shelter's great. Already been there. Thank you. Figured it out. Aha. Mub's shop has clothing. I was definitely interested in that. I'll be over by Skyview Tower. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Check it. Woohoo!
Okay. I'm gonna go clothes shopping because poor Link's been like naked this whole time. I do also want to talk to Robbie and see how he can help me upgrade. Oh. Okay. He won't be able to help me until he's at Hatno Village. Got it, got it, got it. Let's see. I think I only have 20 rupees, so I probably can't buy any clothes. But we're gonna look anyway. Oh, the clothes I already had, I've got to buy back? Rude. Rude. These were my clothes. Buy my stuff. Your hometown.
Ah.
Laurelin Village, way to the south. Oh, but pirates arrived.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what I can sell maybe to get some of this. Sundelions are worth a bit. Bokoblin horns and Bokoblin fangs. I don't have that many. A like stone. I guess I could sell some light. I don't have that much of anything to sell, really. Not right now. Alright, well, I guess clothes will have to wait. Yeah, we're broke Link again in this game. Well, that's a shame. Alright, it's 9:40 p.m., so I should probably go to sleep until morning. Although I have full hearts, so let's just take a look at the adventure log. Crisis at the castle. Oh, I'm supposed to go back to Skyview Tower. That's what I'm supposed to do. After I've realized I'm too broke to buy anything. Okay, Skyview Tower. Uh-huh. Travel point's working fine now.
Hey!
Pull the switch.
Hey!
I mean, that looks like a garden. I'm getting bad flashbacks right there. Skyview towers are now activated. The blood moon is rising.
Yeah.
Hold the Puripad over this terminal. The Skyview Tower is now active on your map. This means you can now use this travel point to get here anytime instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Puripad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. The primary function is to survey the area, or more importantly, to make the map. The Puripad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you, which brings us to this. Thank you! Oh, thank you. It's showtime. Start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. I mean our first test. Just step over there onto the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan's over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. Also, I'll need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. So let me just see what my map looks like now. Okay, so this is how we do our scan. This is the part I wasn't allowed to talk about. This is how we do our scanning, folks. Pretty cool. D12 26, we're having a nice time, yes. Surface map updated. That is the sky map updated. Now, where are we going to next? We have to meet back up with her, right? I think that's what we have to do. Report back to her at the research lab in Lookout Landing. But yeah, we can use this to travel long distances for sure. Okay. Oh, I'd like that pin to be up there. The pin's in the wrong spot. This pin is also in the wrong spot. Let's do, can I, from this map, delete some pins? Because that's in the wrong spot, and that's in the wrong spot. And now I can get a really nice good view at where they are. I guess you just have to make sure you don't take too long doing that, because... Oh, look at all those. Then you could splat something fierce.
Returned.
Oh, that one we already got. Good thing I didn't fall right into the tower. Yikes, that'd be bad, huh? Alright, I did the thing. Who is that? Geeky Heart! Geeky Heart, welcome back. Good to see you.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I got the map scan. Take a look at the map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's the Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these four regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey, Doc. I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at the Rito village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into.
Ah.
Hi, Geeky Heart. Zelda's going well. We're having a great time. This does seem familiar. Yeah, 4 things we gotta do to save Princess Zelda. We've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to the Rito village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way, too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what's happened to the princess.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. I gotta find goggles. Okay. I do want to talk to Robbie again. Okay, and why did you run away with the mini quest? Don't run away. Get back here.
Ah.
Research into the chasms, we'll talk later. Aw. Robbie was over here, but it's late, so I get if he's not anymore. You in here? Yes. Okay. Could be more perfect. arguing about? I want to go investigate the depths. If you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look at them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there, too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of all those chasms. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pyrrha's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end. But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Probably that one right there that we don't know what it is. Okay, Joshua.
Yeah.
Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. Yeah, it's that pointy one over there. Oh, no, it's not. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. Robbie does kind of look like Doc from Back to the Future. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. I will. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we can find what we're looking for, we'll use your PyroPad camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. Okay? Yep.
What?
All right. This is the same man who emotionally cheated on his wife with a robot. Yes. Okay. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for 10 more bright bloom seeds and lots more arrows. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay. Camera works in the depths. So let's just look now at our adventure log. Crisis at Hyrule Castle, regional phenomenon, and camera work in the depths. All right. So yeah, I guess we should go camera work in the depths first. And then it sounds like they really wanted us to go to the Rito village next, which would be the northwest, yeah? If I remember correctly. Now it is 11:40 p.m., but that's alright, I have full life. Krillius! Happy 2-year sub-anniversary! Alright, let's... I know it's Blood Moon. Is Blood Moon different in this game? A terrible night to have a curse indeed.
Rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh.
This is a lot darker than the Blood
Just as they
Moon.
did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Yeah, that was pretty dark and sinister. I can't steal your horse, I'm guessing.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, let's find out about the monster crew. Monster control crew. Yeah, we can find these guys out in the wild and have them fight with us, right?
Oh.
Time to move out. Flaxel squad? For now, I'm positioning you in the south of Hyrule. Proceed to Farron. There are pirates running rampant through that area, so sweep the coast thoroughly. We're counting on you. So that makes me think we should go to the south, too. Oh, what's in here? Hello. Oh, a torch. I don't really need a torch right now, I guess. It is the middle of the night, so stuff's probably gonna pop out at me. Where did I leave my horse? Oh, right there. Although this horse is like, whatever. You haven't put me at a stable yet, so I owe you nothing. Peanut number 2.
Ho, ho. Ha. Yeah. Oh.
Good job, Peanut 2.
Ha.
Oh, is that a beehive?
Gah.
They coming after me? The bees? I bet they are. Courser bee honey. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah! Okay. Well, I got hurt a little bit between the choo-choo and the bees, but that's okay. More apples up here. Come on, apples. This is all we have to go off of in the beginning of the game. Peanut, well actually, you're right, Peanut 1 died. So Peanut 2 should be at the stable. Then that technically makes this Peanut 3.
Ho, ho. Ah. Oh. Ho, ho. Ha. Ha. Oh.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. Yes, I was definitely slouching. Is that a merchant?
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you right here with these fine folks. Talk to this guy. So good to be out on the plains. My friends seem to be enjoying it too. My bestie's got 4 legs and a pretty mane. Alright, what you got? I can't afford anything. I wish I could. Ooh, they have Hylian tomatoes now. Okay. I do want to mark down on my map that we can cook right here. Oh, I should not have picked up that soup ladle. But I can cook if we need to cook something. Do I have enough bug stuff for elixirs? Meat can restore a bit of health. Let's see what I do have. I do have a sunset firefly that could help me move more quickly. Or more quietly, excuse me. Stamina. I should make a stamina elixir. A cricket. I already have the energetic rhino beetle. So let's just get some monster bits to cook that with. Maybe like some key swing. Nice. Nice. Sell the ladle for rupees? Well, you're right, I could. Good call. Did I pick up the ladle? I think I did. Oh, I did not pick up the ladle. What does it say on this sign? Taking out monsters south of here by the Hyrule Garrison Ruins. Captain Hans. Alright. Well, I know I'm supposed to go into the depths of this chasm now.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. I startled you again. Alright, tell me more.
Oh?
Am I just supposed to go in there? Alright, well. We're gonna save before we do it. And here I go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Are those spiders? What? Are they spiders or weird plants? I don't know. I guess they're weird plants. The depths. How far did Robbie go? He didn't bring any bright bloom seeds. I've got some. It's fine.
Oh.
I thought he was taking a short walk over that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. He was headed out there off to the west. Okay, so follow the campfires. Yes, I do.
Ah.
Okay. Easily get bright bloom seeds from caves, and they'll light up if struck, so they're pretty easy to use. Throw them with your hand.
Ah.
Or use an arrow. Yep, got it.
Oh.
Okay, well. You said he went over here. Can I get these little, whatever these are? Are they fairies? Or something else? Deep fireflies. They add a faint glow to anyone who consumes it, so I could get like a Link Dazzles elixir. We'll call it the Twilight elixir. That's pretty fun. How many hundreds of hours am I going to put into this game? I mean, time is a thing. But there certainly is quite a bit to explore. A muddle bud. A wildflower with a powerful odor that can disorient and confuse, making it difficult to tell friend from foe. Oh, so I could make bad guys fight each other on my behalf. I like that. Alright, let's... Not dazzle fruit. Where's the bright bloom seeds? Not the giant ones, the regular ones. Light it up a little. What is this? Light root. What happens when I... Is that how you get back to the surface, maybe? Or maybe you hit the light root and it lights everything up? Yeah. Okay. That'll save me some bright bloom seeds for sure. Oh, and is it a fast travel point too? Aha! Dispelled the darkness and brightened up the surrounding area. Great. Okay. What's this? Hey, you! It's really dark down here. Not one bit of light gets here from the surface. Even with my goggles, I can hardly see. I really should have brought some bright bloom seeds with me. As one of the few sources of light, the glowing root growing down from above has piqued my curiosity. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks harmless enough. This place is roughly under the shrine on the surface. Anyway, I'm off to the glowing root I see shining west of here, so you better hurry up and get moving. Alright, so glowing roots are under shrines. That's interesting. That could be a new way to find shrines. Okay, and I don't want to step on the grossy. That's the next glowing root. Okay. Let's just make a little light right up here. Aha! A bomb flower. Let me throw a bomb flower. Ha ha ha! I did not get all of them, and I don't have the weapon I want. Let's use this. Ooh, you stinker. Ooh, I don't like that jump that they did. Let's do, I don't want to eat the dubious food. I need 3. Which one of these gives me 3? Great. So try to get them when they're not. Whoa, what? What did I hit? They were angry frogs. I have no idea what just happened there, though. Was there like a fire fruit on the ground I didn't see or something and I accidentally whacked it? A bomb flower. There was a bomb flower. Alright, well, now we know better. Don't do that again. I want to get credit for having read this, so we're just going to go through this real quick. Come on. What happens if I climb these trees? Do they have anything fun up there? This one? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, got a couple of those guys real quick. We are going to use our bright bloom seeds again. To brighten things up. Yeah, I will try to keep these on my own instead of accidentally hitting it. Where are those frogs now? Where'd they go? They're not here all of a sudden. I don't trust that. Yes, Crazed Twilight. I threw a bomb last time I had the bomb flower. That was one of the things that I was able to share from my press preview. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. If you take damage from gloom, your maximum number of hearts will decrease. For how long? Are you kidding me? I have to get 4 shrines to do that. Oh, no. No, thank you. I don't want the arm. Richard says, who knows? Who knows for how long? That's awful. That's like a really horrendous penalty. Well, I see some dudes over there. Okay, but it does look like... Close enough. No. No, no. Oh, I was trying to drop it on him. Nope. A puff shroom. Oh no, this is very bad. There are way too many guys. I could try throwing my bombs. Sir. No! I'm not fast enough with this. Oh my gosh, all my hearts are gone. So I can't even eat anything to replenish my heart. My hearts at all. Oh, I'm so done. This is really bad. Nope, not what I wanted to do. But that's alright, I guess it was effective anyway. Okay. I knew there's more of them hanging out here somewhere, unless I just got lucky and my bombs got them all. Alright, now they were protecting something over here. I can't even heal myself. This is awful. Oh, no! No! I was just coming to get the loot, you stinker. Oh, I'm gonna bomb fruit you, sir. Yeah, eat that. Oh, no. Nope. No, no. Yeah. Ooh, did I get them all? Bless these bomb fruits. Because I am hurting. How do I use... Let's use this for mining. That doesn't seem very effective. Okay. Large zonite. Alright, let's maybe brighten things up over here. Oh, good, my bow broke. My favorite. At least I was able to lighten things up a little. Man, I need some hearts back. Okay, it looks like... That's a good place to go. And... do I have any peace eyeballs? I guess I could bomb whatever that guy is. I don't know if he's a Keese or not, though. He looks pretty terrifying. No, farts! Got that guy. I guess I don't need to use this on all of them, but I'm playing it better safe than sorry, considering I only have one heart left. And there is a lot of zonite down here, so that's good at least. Now my stick's totally gonna burn up, but at least I have light for a little bit. Let's do... Man, so much. So much to keep track of. When do we get our hearts back? Sounds like there's bad guys around here. Okay, I got another light route. Want a little tip for scrolling through the items? Sure, that would be super helpful. Thank you, Richard. And thank you for asking first, too. I was thinking maybe we had to go back up to the top to get them back, too. But Crazed Twilight says no. Ah, if you press Y, you can sort by most used. Thank you. Oh, interacting with a light route does it, too. Got it. Okay, thank you. Nice. So now I can actually eat something. I'll eat... Actually, I have time, so I'll just eat that for right now. And then... Okay. Now let me change to something that'll be a little bit better in combat. I haven't used the flamethrower yet, so maybe we'll have a good time with that. Now, I think he said he moved to the west after this, right? I think they said light route and then went to the west. Oh, is that the guy we're supposed to take a picture of? Anything that looks like that dude. Yeah. Oh, there he is. I see him. I'm going to take a picture, though. Oh, picture's not in here. Picture is... not my scope. How do I do it? I forget how I do it. Nope, didn't want to throw that. Oh, I can't use the camera yet? I guess I gotta talk to him. What? Look at how bright that thing got. That light is downright refreshing. It's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing here, it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Let's see what I found. Yes, I saw that. Get that camera of yours ready. You hadn't used the camera yet. Alright, yeah, he's gonna make it so we can. I see. It's locked. Alright, there it is. Hyrule Compendium. Yep. You should be able to use both. Okay, camera. Yeah, got the picture. Okay. Hurry up and show me. Yep. Did you get a good picture? I think so. Stupendous. We're researching down here. Time I head back up to the surface. See you at Lookout Landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture. Okay. Now, can I use Ascend to get out of here? No. No, but I might be able to use this to ascend to the surface, no? Because right above me is a shrine. So I guess I could just quick travel to that shrine if I wanted to. But yeah, those are the two shrines I already found, and the light route is beneath the shrine, so that makes sense. Yeah, we'll just fast travel right here. Okay. Map stamps, map pins, choo-choos. Lookout Landing, Skyview Tower. So they finally did it.
Oh.
You're the one I saw flying around. It's great to meet the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview Tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say. Hold on there, really? Your name's Link? Hey, buddy! You've got the same name as that famous swordsman. Ha, good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Penn, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to meet you. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I'd better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seems like a brave type and all. That's what it takes.
Oh.
Our newspaper is based in Hebra to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for the adventure of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, so long. He's super cute. It is kind of Launchpad, yeah. You're not wrong. Well, that's Puro. Where's Joshua? No, not yet. Another village. Kakariko Village! Zonai ruins, each shaped like a ring, fell directly on top of the village. There's got to be a special reason for it. Talk to Atmos down in the shelter. He can probably point you in the right direction. Okay.
Check it.
So is that a new side mission, or she just told me to do that? Josh, are you down here? Yeah. Hey, let's let go. Sir, just let go. Yes. Here's my picture.
Yeah.
Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people some sort, whoever they were, which confirms my theory that people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big, big, big discovery. Now what's next? The possibilities. There's so much more to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all of this. What do you think it's for? Oh, Zona. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what does she need? More fragments I can piece together? Thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me. You got it. Alright, so let's look at our adventure log. We actually now have side quests. Today's menu. The dish can be made with an apple. Wait, why do I have to do that? Or I guess it's already done. Yeah, it's already done. Never mind. So I already did it. Great. No objective was set. So, regional phenomenon, crisis at Hyrule Castle, or find Princess Zelda. I mean, she did say I should go to the south to Kakariko Village. Hi, Malcolm. But I'm thinking maybe my primary objective at this point should be to just light up some towers. I've been marking where the shrines are, not necessarily the towers. Alright. I am going to fast travel here. Try to get these shrines and maybe another tower. Okay. It's Breath of the Wild all over again, Strider. I'm finding towers, I'm finding shrines, I'm doing the thing. I mean, if it's anything like Breath of the Wild, I'll be doing everything except what I'm supposed to be doing to find Princess Zelda. Alright. Let's face south. Alright, well, we got a tower right there. And a tower over there. Shrine, then tower. And this is also a shrine and a tower. There are more horses over there. No. see the shrine over this way. Maybe it's back in here, whatever this is. I keep getting distracted by things. Oh, hello. I'm pretty squishy right now, so I don't know that... I mean, I do have a lot of cool stuff, though. Oh, no! Alright, well, whistling to get all their attention was definitely not what I wanted to do. Here, you said I can do... Oh, I did not want to fire an apple arrow at them. Maybe a fire fruit? Catch everything on fire? Okay, got him. Let's see if he's going back to the fort. There he goes. Don't fall behind! Sorry, I should have brought you guys in on this first.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes. Help me out. There's a few of them left. I won't take all your glory.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I've kind of set everything on fire. Hope you don't mind. I am going to take the Moblin stuff, though. Yeah. Setting it all on fire. I hope that we're not... I hope that there's no friendly fire. I hope I'm not, like, hurting my windows here. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so squishy. Eat that and then get away! Link! Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. I need to give them the Get Confused. The Muddle Bud. No! Okay, yes. Get your friend. Get your friends. Come out here and get your friends. Nope. No, no. No, no. I don't want any. Do I have... I do have a pointy spear. Guys, you're moving so slow. Okay. Okay, that guy's done. Ooh, a blue bokoblin horn. Fuse power, attack power 7? Oh, yeah, baby. You better believe I'm putting that on a stick. Hey! Hey! I'm also going to mark here that we have lots of cooking options. I don't want to throw a bomb in here because there's too many friends. Oh, did we get them all? Good job, team. Victory is ours. Bravo, everybody.
Hi.
I'm so grateful for everything you did for us. If you don't mind, could you come here for a moment? Yes? Oh, my spike did just burn off. I'll put a new one on there.
Oh.
You wield a special sword. I don't mean to be rude, but your weapon doesn't seem all that different from ours. Yeah, my master sword's not here right now. Whoa! 100 rupees? Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Southeast to Fort Hatno. Yeah, if you're gonna give me 100 rupees every time. Great. Okay, let me put... Let's do this thing. Hold. Drop. Fuse. Long stick. Nice. Now I'm gonna change over to this. Smash some boxes. Get some more arrows. What else do we have here? Okay. All right. Well, that was a nice little stop off. Anything I need over here? No. All right. In the meantime, I think I was heading towards the tower. Which tower was I heading towards? Down towards the purple. This way, this tower. Okay. Oh, there's a chest in the mud? Oh, yeah, good eye. Maybe some clothes? Ah, soldier's broadsword. I mean, I kind of want that, but I also kind of don't. I guess I don't need this spear. Or maybe I do have a lot of these right now. Let me drop one of those. Always appreciate the extra lookout for loot, everybody. While I'm here, let me make some more, like, 2-heart foods. So we'll do... Hold. Hold. Ah, I like that you can do it from here. That's probably going to be too many, isn't it? I don't know. We'll try it. Return to game. Now you said listen when he's cooking. He kind of did like a little hum. Is that what you meant as far as fun Easter eggs? Is there anything in the bones? Doesn't seem like there is. Honey is pretty nice. Stamina recovery. Let's make some fish. Fish and some mushrooms. Nice little mushroomy fish. I didn't notice when he was humming. No. Should I notice when he's humming? He hums old Zelda songs and it changes each time. That's adorable. There's someone coming that's gonna like want to buy and sell stuff, but I'm not quite there yet. Let me change to something I can do a little gardening with. Hightail lizard. No! I didn't get the restless cricket in time. He is quite restless. Tall grass? I I love how he didn't have the stamina for that. That was really cute. I'll take the bokoblin horn. Oh, the bokoblin arm is 20 damage? Why is it so much? What? Why is it so much damage? That's awesome. I assume we probably have, I assume it's probably not very durable, so we should probably fuse it with something. Let's see, what could I fuse it with? Fuse attack power 4, 3, fuse attack power 5. Moblin Fang. I mean, let's do this horn again. Quickly take out materials. Okay, great. Fuse to 27. Heck yeah. Oh, here's another friend. I know, I need to help you keep this sign up, huh? I do have one axe to chop down a tree to help you out, bud. I don't really want the tree branches. I don't know if the log's gonna be too big. You have my support! I feel like, because I can't fuse it to his sign. It's not just gonna stand up on its own. I'm gonna need two things, aren't I? Alright. So let's get this. Infuse it. Just like we did last time. No! Oh, that was so annoying. That's not at all what I wanted to happen. Ah! And we start again. I don't even know if these logs are gonna do it. Okay, could you stop? Excuse me. Could you not roll all the way down there? Could you stay there? Okay. Take two. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get this. Nope. Well, that wasn't it. Why are you right on the edge, sir? Alright, I obviously need something else. Do I need to build it, like, from here? Like, put a log in there and make it go all the way up? That can't be right either. I've got this shrine here. Maybe this. Or maybe I need that right now just to help me get this. I don't know if I can get that from... Man, there's so much going on. Okay, this is probably for Friendo. Can I put that, like, in the ground a little? Not that high. That's still not going to help me unless maybe I can put this on top of it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Open! Yeah! Large Zonai charge. Why, thank you very much. Anything up here? No. But yeah, maybe these are the things that I need for... Okay, let's take this whole thing over here. For friendo with the slime. There. Okay. Let go. You got it. Yay! Yep. Huzzah. Well, excuse me, princess. Perfect. Okay. You gonna give me 20 rupees again? And some meaty rice balls, man. And you're gonna give me more? Awesome. Great. Oh, a Hylian pine cone. Throw it into a fire to increase the intensity of the flame. Alright. It's shrine time. And then it's gonna be tower time. Alright, in we go. A fixed device. Alright. Now, there's some door there and something there. Let's see, can I use Ultra Hand on them? No, I can't. That would be too easy. Oh! Oh no! Sorry, there was just a giant hole there, apparently. What happens? I mean, I guess I could just use Ultra Hand to grab it, right? I mean, can I just do this and make it go where it's supposed to go. Right on the top. That would be way too easy, but you can't blame me for trying. No, that's not it. That's not it, friends. Alright, well, let's see what we can do about this. I can't yank this off there, though, because it's on chains. Unless somehow I could break the chains. But I can put this right here. How does this work? I feel like this should, like, catapult it. Can I attach anything that I might need? Like, can this go, like, here or something? Like, I feel like I need to make a hammer. But yeah, it's attaching to that. It's not attaching to this. So maybe... Oh! I can move those things! I didn't realize they'd move, too. So what if I, like... put it right here to stop it? I guess I can't stick it on there. But I could stick it on here. And then apparently move this whole thing. I don't know if this is really gonna help, but I'm gonna try it. Like, that feels like... Hope I remember my physics classes. I did like physics. I always felt like physics was just calculus. And I liked calculus. Okay, so let's see. The only thing I don't really understand is what am I supposed to do? Oh! Aha! Alright. Can I? Because I can't fuse anything to the thing that turns, right? Can I... Maybe I can put it right. Let me rotate it this way. Maybe like a giant pinball thing. Oh, that's too high up. But here, if I... Try to get it right in there. Let's see. Okay. Now... Okay. Well, that didn't do it. Let's see if I can get it at the right time. Oh! So close. I don't know if this is enough power. That doesn't seem to be enough power. Alright. How can I give it more power? If I could get... If I could pull this. If I could just take that thing off of here. Then I could, like, extend the ramp a little bit.
You have returned.
Maybe I need a longer bat? We could try a longer bat. It might also just be the angle. Like, just getting the right angle for it. Okay, now we've got a longer bat. I'm gonna have to, like, drop that off the edge so that we get another one. Woo! Longer bat! Woohoo! Now, how do we open the other one, though? Oh! Okay, well, that's definitely the wrong way. And I need to get... this. Now I know what I'm supposed to do with this. Can I get it any higher? I just want to, like, pin it up to the top. No. Well, maybe, actually. No! Stop doing it. Can I get that to push all the way in? No! I wanted you to push into the roof! Well, that didn't work. So much for my plan of pinning this up into the roof. I guess I could pin it over to the side. I just want it out of the way. So that would work there. Oh, it will work. Okay. Now... can I... oh, no. Wait, what? It didn't attach? How dare you? Attach to that. Wrong way. Sorry. Other side. Nope. I guess I have to change the direction on that. 'Cause that was to make it go that way. What if I... nope. Nope. I don't even know if this is right. But we're gonna try it. But I can't move it over. No. How could I get it to go that way? By hitting there. Think, Trisha. I must have turned it the wrong way. What if it's there? That's not hitting it at all. Unless I need to, like, stop it at a certain point with this. Where would I want to stop it? Maybe, like... here. Alright, let's see if that... I think it might be too... Yeah, I want it to roll the other way. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure this one out.
Have returned.
I don't want it in the way of where it needs to go. Maybe up closer, a little like Plinko-esque. Let's see if that does the job at all. Okay, go roll off the edge. There we go. No! It got stuck! Dante says these puzzles would drive me crazy. I mean, there better be some great loot in there. That's all I gotta say about that. You know what? I'm gonna try my cheater pumpkin eater plan that I tried before. Is this one close enough? To just boop. Hey, can I just boop it right here? No, I can't. What if I put it on a really long stick? Hold on. Hey, come here. Come here, you be my friend. And then, if this works, I'm gonna laugh so hard. No, no, no. I need the whole thing. Yeah! Okay. Boop! No? Didn't work? Boop! It didn't boop! That should work!
Get booped.
It didn't get booped. I tried. Alright, well, my master plan has failed. But yeah, I mean, it needs to hit it that way. I'm just gonna put you right here for the moment. Oh, now I'm all confused. There it is. Okay. Going straight down. Because, yeah, if the bat, where I really need it to be is, like, there. Because it's going to roll on this side. I don't think this is right, but... This shrine annoyed you until you looked around? Like, I mean, should I just do that? I mean, I could just steal it from there, I guess. I could use this as like a... Please bring the ball in a new direction. Let's see. Because I'd like off the edge. Move this temporarily out of the way. And also unstick. Because, yeah, if I can take this and make the ball... I don't know. I feel like I should be doing physics equations at this point. But then is it just going to whack it right into that thing? I don't know. Let's see. I need to toss this ball off the ledge. No? Oh, that's not the ledge. That's why. Too much. And also, that's not the way I want it to go at all. So it's gonna swing in the counterclockwise, or excuse me, clockwise direction. So if I want it to swing clockwise, I guess this is the... I don't really want it crooked like that, though. I don't know if that matters. Alright, this needs to move more. How did we get the first one? Let's see what this does. So that puts it where it needs to go, but then if I whack it, it's going to go that way. So that can't be right. Oh, Chi is being given away for Alienware Arena members today. That's awesome. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, that is definitely not the right angle. Let's try that at that angle and not run off the edge. I still think this is going to end up hitting it straight. Oh, it didn't hit it straight. It hit it way back that way. So I guess I need the final bat position to be the direction I want it going. So let's try that again. That's the direction I want it going. That's too high. That was too slow, I guess. Better. You guys are saying maybe you don't need to change the ball's direction? Alright, let's try taking this out of the equation. We'll leave that there for the moment. And to see if I can time it. Nope, maybe as soon as it drops. Too early? Too late? Too early? Oh! That was closer! But now I guess I need to ramp up. Maybe that's where this comes into play. This is my ramp. But like, how do I get it to like line up here? Let's leave it there and see what happens. Pure-tastic says, if this has proven anything, I'll definitely not be going for the chest in the shrine. Okay. Here we go. Not too late. Again. Too early. Again. I'm gonna break this sword. Too late. Too early. Definitely too late. Closer. Nope. Too early. Oh, activating these things take no durability? That's great to know. I don't think that was the case in Breath of the Wild, was it? I feel like I definitely destroyed weapons in shrines in Breath of the Wild. If I hit it, that was too early, so it can't be before it lands. Yeah, it did destroy it in Breath of the Wild. Okay. Maybe what you put as a ramp could be a swatter. Changing the bat to not be so steep on an angle. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have it. Just be this. I just thought when we had the bat this way before, it didn't swing it in the right direction. But maybe I could be wrong. Here we go. Try again. Closer. Okay, let's try. Nope, nope. I had it. What? That's where I had it. It was like there. Are you guys saying have it here? Move it backwards. I don't want to walk off the ledge trying to line this up. Have it towards you, swinging towards the target. Like that. Like a pinball paddle. Okay. Oh, that's totally wrong. That's where I wanted to start it, not end it. Although, wait a second. Bad angle. If I wait till it gets right here, though. It just gets stuck. Okay, like a pinball paddle. But this is like the same way we had it for the other target. So I'm like, that can't be right, but... I mean, that was interesting. Wrong way. If I wait till it rolls to the end of it, I guess. Oh! That felt like it was so close. It just got stuck between those two. Yeah, it's like not enough power. Huh. I know, I'm going for the loot, y'all. I'm going to, maybe this doesn't need to be a ramp up. Because I think that's a little too steep. But maybe I can just give it like a little bit. Can you cheese a bomb arrow at the target? I mean, that would be great if I could. Just to see if we can. I don't think a bomb arrow will do it, but... Oh my gosh, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Well, now I know for the rest of these shrines, just bomb arrow at it. No way. No way. Go back and do it the right way. Wait, I'm sorry. All of that for an energizing elixir that was only half a stamina wheel anyway? No. No. That was absurd. Absurd! What a massive waste of time. This game's just trolling us the whole time. What a straight up troll. That needs a TikTok video. I'll clip it. I'll clip it. Tears of the Kingdom just straight up trolling me. How dare they? How dare they? That was ridiculous. Grumblecat, I felt like I almost had it too. Oh, we're gonna get this tower. We're gonna get this tower so good. Is that why the prize was so stinky? No, legit though, the samurai, would I have gotten... Here, wait, I don't know how to do this. Would I have gotten a different treasure, you think? If I hadn't cheesed my way out of it? This is not what I want. Oh, there are bad guys here. Yep, yep. Oh, this was an area that I think I played in my press demo too. And rather than trying to fight all these bad guys, I tried to build like a raft and catapult myself up there. And honestly, it took me so many different tries to do it that it's probably just easier to fight my way up there. We may never know. Now, I don't have any more bomb arrows, but I do have some fire fruit. Oh, it didn't do as much as I wanted it to. You gonna come down the steps and come get me? I'm gonna throw a thing. A bomb. Alright, sir. Let's get my 27 arm. Now I need some food. I probably should have saved before I decided to do this. Sturdy wooden stick, okay. Bokoblin guts, alright. Now. Oh no. Nope. Oh, my bow broke. Great. Good. Yes, my favorite. Where's he going? Ah! No! No! Oh, it's so silly. Told you I should have saved. Let's see where it takes me back to. I could get another stamina or another heart at this point. Oh, wait, just back to the shrine. That's fine. But yeah, I can't really climb up. I could probably just ascend my way up if I can sneak in. I don't know how sneaky I can be about it, but... Do they see me? Where are they? It's weird how when you respawn, they're just, like, not there. Wait, why won't that work? I'm right here, though. Why won't that work? Yeah. Wait, what? What even happened? Excuse me? Someone must have shot me, I guess. Or shot that thing. Oh, they roll a boulder at you, you said. Like, could I just ascend up to that one? It looks like I should be able to, but yeah, maybe it's like... too far up or something. Unless I could climb up there and then it would let me do it. I don't know. Let's... Can I just climb up here? I don't know if there'll be enough footing. Alright, well, first of all, I'll use my half a wheel. These spikes are gonna kill me as soon as I get to the top. Oh! There it is. Alright, well... that was not the ideal solution. I was gonna go get revenge on that dude. I was so excited about it. So I wonder why it lets me do it. Yeah, I guess too high. No. No! Not, I have the wrong thing. That one. Okay, don't go near the floaty things. No, wait, what? Why? Why can I not hurt him? Why is his life bar yellow? And why was nothing I was doing hurting him? What? New enemy type? What? It's the only thing I can think. What does a... oh, yellow life bar means armor? What the what? These are all important questions. Alright, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm going to take a fan and drop it. And then, what shield do I currently have? Oh, my good shield is broken, I guess. Well, let's use this shield. And fuse. Yeah. And I'm gonna see if once I get up there, I can just blow all the dudes off the ledge. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I'm gonna try. Not working. They don't seem to care. They don't seem to care at all about my glorious fan shield. Okay, is bad guy still down here? Oh. Oh no. Wait, what? No! I wanted to throw that at you, and instead I went to use Ascend, like a big dummy. But now that they're all down here... Maybe I've tricked them. Okay, well they're not all there, but... the big guy did go down there, at least. Nope. We'll have none of it, sir. What if I just ignore them all? Nope. No. Stamina, please. Yeah, forget I was here. Oh, no! They didn't forget I was here! They didn't forget I was here! I'm gonna die. So much death. Oh, wow. Nope. That was it. Oh, wow. But now I guess I could have used the spike ball with Ultra Hand or something like that. Ika says, can you fuse their boulder? Dude, I don't know. Brutal. Brutal indeed. I thought hiding up there on the corner, I was like, good. Oh, it started me here, though. Oh, no. They see me. What if I... Let me in. Let me in and shut the door behind me. Nobody pay any attention to me. You didn't kill them all, and now if you ever fast travel back here, they're still dudes. Beardtastic, but they'd all come back at the blood moon anyway. Alright, bye, y'all. I'm out. Okay, we're getting the lay of the land and the sky. Yay! Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Okay, now while we're falling, trying to find things that look like shrines or towers. Guess we can try going over here and landing on this. I don't know if it'll let us, but all right. Some vegetation and stuff up here. Good sky shroom. What is that? A golden apple. I guess when you get sky apples, you get golden apples. Sometimes. Alright, now from here... Ooh, what's that down there? I don't see any more. I mean, I guess there's a tower. That looks like a tower. Is that a tower I've already gotten? Yeah. That's the tower I've already gotten. Okay. All right. What's that down there is the theme of this game. That's true. The fan on the shield would probably help push us along. All right, let's see what's down here. Oh, I always scared a bird, I guess. Okay. If I had a glider, I could try to glide out that way from here. Sundelion. Just want to see. Alright, there's a tower that I haven't gotten yet. So there's one I could mark. Now where is that? Down there. Alright, found the next tower. That makes me feel good. There's also a thing here that I could use to get me over there, but I don't think I have the Zonai tech for it yet. I do actually have a glider, but the flame emitter is not the same. Like, I don't know if the fans would work. I feel... Oh, there's rockets right here! Okay. Okay. Maybe put that here. Uh-huh. And we'll pick up this one. And rockets do make everything better. Okay, it's not exactly even, but... Yeah! Oh no. It's still going though. Woohoo! Oh, but there's a thing that definitely wants to murder me. I don't have any more bomb arrows. I'm not gonna meat arrow it, but I could flame arrow. Excuse you. Just don't let it hit me. Got it. Woo! Oh, he was just hanging out on here. I guess that's how I would get to the next bit of the island, but let's see. Yeah, figuring out how to traverse the Sky Islands, it's like... Man, this map is so big because you have 3 layers of the map. It's the Breath of the Wild map with an upstairs and a downstairs. It's just wild. Okay, why can't I just get up there? I don't know. I don't know why it won't let me. Maybe it'll let me on this part. Yep, great. Let me up there. Looks safe. What? Not safe. Not safe. I said looks safe too early. I'm gonna eat the dubious foods, sorry. What is over there that was trying to get me? I don't know, but I'm gonna be sneaky about it this time. There he is. hit him. Nope. What I would give for a cute eyeball right now. Right. So bad. Got him. Woo! Okay. All right. More ways to get around. Anything else up here? I mean, are the little Karak guys up here? Sundelion. Got some pots and stuff to smash. Alright. I could ascend up here, but I don't know if that's... Well, let's just see. Like that. Where would I want to go with that? Over there? But then I needed to go up, too. And was that the one I was just on? I don't know. Straight ahead. That one I wasn't on yet. But maybe I was on that one. Maybe I should just go back down to Hyrule? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Was it a Borg cube? I have no idea. There's so much to do in this game, I'm so confused. But right now, what I'm going to do is save. Folks, I will most likely be playing more Tears of the Kingdom on the Sunday stream this week. Tomorrow, I'm on set for Kingston Technology all day. So no stream tomorrow. It is overwhelming in the best way and simultaneously a completionist nightmare. Yes. Yes. I saw someone tweet like, Tears of the Kingdom makes me simultaneously feel like I'm the smartest person alive and also the dumbest person alive. Because when you figure something out, you're like, yes, that's amazing. I'm a genius. And then the whole rest of the time, you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gluing stuff together and hoping it works. So it's wild. But anyway, I hope you have a great weekend, whatever you decide to do. Join the Discord if you didn't already. And we're going to get a raid going on. I know Maud is playing right now, and I think she's actually giving away codes today. So get on in that giveaway. I can type. There we go. Yeah, she's doing some giveaway codes. So go say what's up to Maud. And thank you all for playing some Tears of the Kingdom with me today. It was lovely. And I hope you're well. And I will see you in Discord. Bye, everybody. Bye.